So, welcome, guys, and today we will be talking about the strategies for a successful high ticket offer launch. This is another normal YouTube video, raw video, just a presentation slides, but trying to give you guys the most valuable information possible to help benefit your coaching business that will be then hopefully turned into a infra product business using this is using our online education value maximizer strategy, which involves bringing both coaching and info product course modules together into one, which allows you to sell it at a higher ticket price. Therefore, because you are giving your customers and clients more value being on calls and also course module material. But it is a lesser commitment than only doing live one-to-one calls with your clients, as they're weekly calls, and the information is given out mainly 80% of it through course module content. But anyway, there's enough of that. There's a few other videos I have on that, so you can check those out. But today we're mainly just talking about how to have a successful high ticket offer launch. So creating a successful online course can only be achieved with a successful course launch. But don't I just create a website and post on an Instagram story saying that, oh, my course and offer is live now on my page? Brother, I cannot stress you enough. This is not what you want to be doing in today's age. I can guarantee that right now, and I'll tell you why. So I hate to break it to you, but it's not as simple as that. But I'm here to help you. If you want to maximize your launch day sales, then here are some key steps to follow. First, create a landing page, not a website, and there is there's a big difference between those two. So you can check out my other video on creating a successful landing page, but for now, I'll advise you have these 4 elements on your page. A value proposition headline. This is essentially a caption at the top of your landing page that tells you just a brief form of your offer. So how to make 10K a month without owning a property or something for Airbnb business, or how to get shredded in this many days, or how to make 10K a month with this business model, or anything like that. You've probably seen these online, but yeah, that is the main point. Then under that, you want to have a VSL, which is your video sales letter. Once again, this is more in depth on my other YouTube videos, so check that out if you're interested. But for now, yeah, a video sales letter is essentially just a 5 to 10 minute video about who you are, what you do, how you can help people, what your offer is, what's inside the course when they buy, if they buy, and it's just a more raw rundown of the process. It doesn't have to be always scripted. Sometimes it's good to keep it more natural, as it shows that you're confident in discussing what you do and how you help people. Now, a quick about and how you can get them results. They need written briefly. So essentially, once you've had your VSL, then you would want a brief, who you are, what your experience is, how you can help them in a written format. Maybe they're not able to watch the video. Maybe they just want another written format that kind of just shows more behind the scenes of who you are, and it's not just about the course itself. Then testimonials, which is very important, as you've probably already done coaching, live one-to-one coaching. You can use those testimonials as it'll be a very similar kind of information that you'll be giving them anyway. And you can get your past coaching clients to make videos and record themselves talking about what it's like to work with you. That's very important, and that is also very valuable, because people get an understanding of who you are like as a person, and that, if this person got these results and says that, they're a nice person and they're good to work with and all that sort of stuff, and the investment's worth it, obviously being high ticket, then it helps, and it helps further boost your credibility and authority in the space. Next, which is very important, is some form of call to action. So either a book a call button or a buy now, and that depends on the offer. Obviously, if you're selling it for $500, you probably don't really need a book a call, but you can have it as an option. I know some people have it as options, like, there's other ways to do that, but obviously if you're in the higher ticket, 3 to 5K for a course, then most likely booking a call would be having a discovery call will be very important. But you can get away with even at $1,000 doing just a buy now. But that is only if you have good testimonials, great credibility, and maybe even some form of money back guarantee. So even if they were to purchase, then there's, if we don't make you this amount of money back on your investment, then in 90 days, then you can get your money back. Just anything to further make the buyer more confident in you. So the second main element is a leading up to the launch focus on creating value-driven content on your Instagram and YouTube. Similar content to what I'm doing now. Essentially, it's just value-driven. Nothing fancy, no smoke and mirrors, but something that focuses solely on helping people. Okay, giving your audience advice they need, and that would be relevant in the course. Sorry for the spelling error there. But yeah, anything that would be, same information that you'd have in the course, but on more brief, not as in depth level, obviously, because otherwise why would people need to buy your course? But you don't need anything as elaborate. And now, so you don't want to focus on posting photos of yourself in the gym or what meal you ate that day, as it's not going to relate to your target audience at all, as they're trying to do that. And you don't want to be like that self image of, I'm this great person that it doesn't bring any value to anyone. And you can post meals. It's how you pitch it, you know what I mean? If you want to post a meal because you think, this meal will help a lot of people in regards to having high protein or with the right amount of carbs, and it's easy to make and stuff, then you just got to pitch it in that direction. But for now, don't just be like, this is my lunch. But anyway, it's a lot of stuff on that online. Like I think James Smith goes into some of that sort of content and stuff, so he's very good with that sort of area, obviously. But keeping this brief, you want to just focus on your target avatar. Any content that focuses on bringing the most value to your audience possible, making you relatable, making you as an authority, like someone that can actually help them, and also be somewhat entertaining, but it's mainly focused on just giving them the most value and help. Now, there is one more way that, in my opinion, can be the most valuable and successful strategy to launching your course. But it's a little bit different to what I've been mentioning before, but you should incorporate that as well. But this is going to be the main on launch day. This is going to be what you want to do. So this is the use of a live webinar event on launch day. This allows you to give a full rundown of free value to your audience up front, right before you offer the course to them. And this will intrigue more people to join the call, as they won't be pitched to. Because they're not just thinking, he's going to pitch a course, I know it already. Even if they know, at least they're going to be like, well, I can hop on, see what he has to talk about. You know what I mean? He's making a bunch of YouTube videos up front, really good value, but he's giving away more of the secret sauce, in this video, in this live webinar. So it's a great way to do that, and also making sure that you get heaps of numbers in there is good as well, because it shows that they're committed. They're going to sit there for an hour and listen to you talk, and it's going to be very similar to the course modules that you'll be releasing anyway. So that's very important. And this way, your audience can see exactly how they can get the desired results, but also see how much more achievable the goal is if they join your course and coaching offer. So, for example, you can give them a rundown of, hey, this is how I make money with my Airbnb business. This is what you got to do. But obviously, it sounds it can sound somewhat complicated. So, but if you want to help, if you want more in-depth videos, you want access to this modules, blah blah blah. Here is my offer at a discounted rate, and it includes weekly coaching, one-to-one messaging with me, anything like that is very important as well. I've seen people where, it's just, this is how I do. I do outreach on LinkedIn. Maybe you discuss that in a live video, but they might want your help with LinkedIn outreach on a personal level of how do I script my outreach? How do I do this? That's in the course, essentially. So at the end of the webinar, you simply offer your course at a one-time discounted rate that is only open for maybe 24 hours, a week, however long you'll do it. The less probably the better, because it'll get more people in early. Or just say, I'm open, I've got 15 to 20 spots. That's usually good if it's a high ticket offer, and that course group coaching will be a constant thing, as obviously you can only coach so many people. So having, if you can have a one-to-one call, once someone purchases, then they need to book a one-to-one call with you. It's important that you're able to take that call and have the time, but you don't want to be, dragged down by being overwhelmed by 100 people booking a call with you. So if you can restrict it, then you're able to give more value to each individual person and talk to them longer. And it's more worth it for you as well, because, you're going to break away and you're going to get more of that freedom as well. So this will help your audience make a decision faster as well, and take action fast, moving them closer to their goals. So I hope this helps. Thank you. And please, if you're interested in the landing page strategy watch my other video. But for now, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the last video.